transitioning into target ban the Dokkaebi because people realize, oh, it's not just scrims the same way as in Pro League. You might play operators and with a certain result.
Excitable sleeper change in the new season is the Sophia change. So yeah, we'll see what Rebels can do about it because they are going up against a very formidable opponent. And they've
almost succeeds, but he does have 1 point of health left remaining on that ace. He has both flashbangs and still mess with pocket. Doesn't want to die, but will get taken out eventually. Great vault boost there from Fiddle to get the angle correctly. Lemsh didn't really have much of shield action for most of Shaiko's days in this roster, and when they made a shift towards shield being shield heavy, it kind of made life harder for them. Just starts a skylight of the Dokkaebi phone call information, gets a freebie as well, and they're in the middle of the building, but it's not the bomb site. Second call goes out, new player. Lemsh targeted, hurt, and shot down, leaving just Asta left alive in a 1v4 against Dokkaebi with a call and a blitz.
Oh man, it's
time
to put Asta under the pump. He's about to get called by the Dokkaebi. He's going to have to answer his phone or be very vulnerable. Nitro goes down. Does it kill the blitz? Indeed it does. Goodbye to Brede, but Asta's taken 40 damage and he'll get wallbang.
Just getting called and answering the phone, it shows in the UI for Dokkaebi. So users knew that they were answering. They couldn't fight back. They get the freebie. Another freebie right here. Solotov holding the angle from Snow Door towards Pillar, takes down a Lemsh. And they're kind of baiting for Marto, who's hiding top floor and Scopos.
Make them think it's clear.
Run.
Then it might actually lend Marto the ability to go for a flank in the late round. And indeed, that's exactly what happens. Marto finds one.
Already there. The flanks are wide open, and the attackers are down the player already in this 3 versus 4 with low health member of Solotov. It's gonna get worse. They keep falling. A good trade though, but 20 seconds left to go. They gotta push right now.
Yeah, and this is when Feno can start coming back towards the bomb site, threatening these last 2 players. Solotov is low on HP because it was Usus who went down. No skeleton key to unlock that garage door into Freezer. Linku easily has the position. He'll get traded, doesn't matter. Marto is there as well after teleporting back to the bomb site. So, C4's gone, right?
Is it, I guess it's gone, yeah. I thought it was still there, to be honest with you. Occasional. But it's still there.
Oh, no, there is a C4. Okay.
And they were on the camera.
Well, it doesn't matter, I guess, because Brede has gone down to Fenner anyway.
What's happening this round? Like, this is a jammer.
Yeah, I mean, this round is pretty irredeemable here for Falcons, and as I say that, it comes a 1v5.
My friend.
Yeah, he's not going to be long for this world. It is not fun. Finally, the C4 comes out.
They're trying to play a bit looser, a bit more on the field, and a bit more so the clash that doesn't really have any counterplay left available here from Falcons with a single grenade left in pocket and flashbang. Are we retaking? Oh, we are retaking.
This is awkward. Linko goes straight upstairs, but is immediately covered off by Usus, who's watching from washrooms. Quick on the trade. The Lems went straight back down again. The clash difficult to take down, but I believe that's the inactive shell from Marto that's been finished off.
Oh, hell.
Meanwhile, the active shell gets very active indeed, and Falcons slip the numbers. Elems is still up and alive on this clash. That makes it very difficult to execute now for Leakafak and Brede as the last 2 of them try and execute into mining. Asta out of ammo with the SMG-11. The shotgun comes to life for 1, but Leakafak, no HP and no chance of getting that plant.
In just a few weeks in G2. So, I say win-win.
Well, maybe not a win for Solotov, who's just copped a bullet to the back of the skull. Thanks, Leakafak. Thank you, Cap. There was a moment where it looked like Falcons were going to get back into the game, get their heads back into it. Instead, Leakafak put Solotov's head in the ground. This is a very important kill, much needed one. Another missed C4 from Asta. That's twice in this game so far. But a big flank from Marta. I can't believe the Scopos play we're getting here from Rebels. And I can't believe how sloppy this looks from Falcons. Leakafak, 1v4. Good luck. You're going to need it. Marto has just TP all the way back upstairs, but his inactive shell is still, I believe, aggressive in small bake. He could go back if he wanted to, but a small change, buff and nerf. And she's trying to make her way forward, but she gets nuked out of this.
Something and then getting punished by Rebels, but it's the attackers who have attacker repick where they can change the operators. The defenders are locked in from the beginning of prep phase. Bonchap goes out, June barely survives it. He does get a kill as well to Linko, but again, how do they push the bomb site? Can they get the verticality? The answer is yes, because the Ram is so extremely fast at getting that job done. But the flanks are open, the post has information reading corridor. Down goes into the laundry hatch, has to make a play.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Asta's made his way up from the stairs. He's about to find Usus. Usus is watching. I think he might have the read. He's let the shot, but the timing is off. Doesn't matter, he still gets it. However, Joom has fallen. Now on the bomb side, Brede goes for the plant. Marto finds a double. Usus now in a 1v2, but there is no hope in this world of him getting to the bomb site in time. And the clock will be his worst enemy. It is 5 rounds straight.
Because you can bring all of the cheese operators and just take, you know, half of least resistance. And they got absolutely punished. It looked like a cafe of old that was considered the most.
And they nearly got a map off of them as well. Coming back home domestically, we expect them to go big.
Nice.
And Joom finally fires up a little bit for Falcons. Takes a bit of
in the building because it's so hard to get that initial control to work off of. This right here can give them that. They get the first pick, in they go, work the window, try and lock down those angles. When they get a couple of rooms like they do right now, they can start droning and working out the crossfires and using their utility. And they can find a player long disc, and they can find a player in VIP in the back portion, or a player in the side.
Yeah, this is great. I love how quick Rebels are to spring pounce on the control that they have gained for themselves. However, they might have gotten a little bit too ahead of themselves here. And Brede, inside of VIP, is able to do a hell of a lot of damage.
Biggest Geekay fan, man.
Oh, that Nitro Cell may be the biggest Geekay fan.
On the injuries, and here we see Marto creeping on him, but he's being hurt, pre-fired, injured, and confirmed by Usus. This Rebels playing very much like the lone wolf kind of game. Solo into pillar, going on the window repels, but they do find one into 90 towards the white staircase. And Lems finds solo tough, but they've lost the sledge. They've lost that majority vertical player, and Joom is hiding, but shot down. No drone, no intel, just seen by Linko from long bar.
That's how you slip a 5v3 lead, by the way.
Oh my god.
Trying to repeat. Oh, peel away.
No way.
A Lems quickly gets a kill as the wall was being reinforced.
Disaster.
And now another player to fall for Falcons. Surely not a 5v3 to a 2 versus 3. Geekay and Brede feeling a hell of a lot of weight on their shoulders. Now Geekay will win his fight with the TCSG. 20 seconds for Rebels to get it done.
You got attack mining here, I think. The issues, the crossfires are so nasty with those holes in the floor and the walls. Geekay finds that deep angle. Now the issue is how you get in, Linko. I don't think you do, but 20 seconds. Now watching both of these interways with those nasty lines of sight. It's easy to in hand. Geekay waiting for that right moment to strike.
Ooh, that's an interesting play. Shooting the fire extinguisher, but of course it doesn't work.
Oh my god, I haven't seen the cigar angle in ages. So you shoot the hatch, and then in that same pillar software, you can like shoot through the hatch into the angle into deep cigar and get almost a counter month. That's huge. But Joom goes down. C4 the window frame is beautiful and takes down Lems as well. It's a nasty C4. But they got the glass Monty working together, and plant could be possible.
This is very risky.
We have this.
Marto wants to go for the plant. Doesn't have his chance as of yet. The smoke block that has subsided in the brief moment. Feno has found another pick from his repel. A C4, yes, in the wrong position though. It does find a player, but not the planter, forcing Usus into a very awkward spot. Plant down and a Monty still up. He's got 3 Zoto canisters, which are nice in theory, but he's not going to be able to do a lot with them. There's a free kill onto Asta, but as you say, the Skylight still to be dealt with. And realistically, not a lot of good ways of dealing with this Monty. Now he's going to be limping. He can't sprint anymore because of the track. It's going to happen again. So much damage. What an awkward way for Usus to find himself. And
them take control, and they just simplify the attack. They go in
stages, and clearly Rebels came back with a bit of a vengeance. Oh, here we go.
They are
Speaking of vengeance, look at them go for it. Usus with the pistol, finds one. Likely to get traded by Linko here. No, never mind. Usus jumps straight up and finds a kill.
They get bakery control, waiting control, prep control, and now they can just kind of slow down the round, get the Ash upstairs, do some verticality, then use the glass blitz later on. But because they lose 2 members, it's time to go for broke. They're desperate, they have to go for a crazy play, and they miss all their shots. Even just 1 player, Marto in the blitz, left alive in bakery.
Advantage to Falcons. Plan here is going to be nigh impossible.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. He has no smoke grenades either.
They know exactly how to play this, don't they? Long angle. He tries to contest it with a pistol, but
They're not even gonna have a chance at planting. Look at this, he's creeping right below the vertical hose. The balls of steel looking at the angle. This might just catch Rebels by surprise, and they just picked up the defuse to go for a risk to execute their inside the bomb, so they could just go for a plant quickly.
oh, this is so risky from Asa. There's no smoke coverage. He is so vulnerable, but there is some help from the rest of Rebels to try and make sure the plant will be confirmed. But now in a 1v4 into the post plant, it's all up to Marto. As so many players from Falcons flood into his position, one by one they take him down, and they get on that diffuser. Linko might get the kill on the Solotov with the track stingers, but it doesn't matter because Falcons, they played it. Likafak ended up being the instrumental player for Falcons. Into the top floor, Rebels go. Uses, jumps out for one, but he is immediately traded back. Could argue that's a worthwhile trade for both teams. Depends on what happens next. And next up is Solotov trying to get out of dodge, falling back deeper and deeper towards the site as Rebels look to take the top floor.
They're inside piano, but no information, trying to shoot through the smoke, wallbanging, softballs. They have no knowledge of where these defenders are playing from. But Lingo might have the opening of a lifetime right now.
Oh no!
Right before it happens! Now that everyone's
Oh no!
Really found two. It's Martin and Lemsch outside the building, and top floor and third bar has to make the play. And Lemsch and Delas has to be to the same pocket.
This was so close to being perfect for Linko. Likafak all the way outside of garage. Important kill here to come, but Joom inside a bakery, but the rest of Rebels needs to sell it on this side. They need to show that it is a push on this rear angle. And the Lems is the one pushing. Solotov bait into peeking, a second kill, and Rebels have fought their way inside of the building. Oh, another one. As Likafak will fall, the pistol gets active. It's Usus up against the world 1v5. 30 seconds to play. He sees one, takes Feno's head clean off, finally puts him to rest. But the job's not done yet. 25 bullets remain in the Scorpion. He needs to push deep for this kill. Is about to get tracked by that Deimos. The Lems will take matters into his own hands. Ground can that be taken?
Oh, that's tiny.
Oh my god. Good spray from Feno. This might be the way. The Falcons let it go by. Joom wants to go deep. He gets sprayed through. The peak from Feno again. He finds two, finally put to rest, but the damage has been done. And now desperation starts to set in for Falcons. And it seems to be working out just fine for Rebels.
I think they have an inkling. Soldier finds a kill onto the bomb side as well, beating that area. Here comes the push.
This could be it though. The player going for the flank. Usus goes around, stabs him in the back. Hold. Marto might just be able to make this work, but Solotov's in the perfect position.
Imagine.
If he gets done this time, surely not! Oh my god! The plant is down. Can he stick it now? Usus has to play this perfectly. Otherwise, Marto is going to clip farm all over him. Goes for the shots. And it's the most unbelievable clutch anybody could ask for.
Or talk to rather some of the brains behind this project here. Speaking to Kizzy, congratulations on your first victory here. Talk to us about that last round, because what a way to win this game in overtime that was.
I mean, to be honest, like I called this on my timeout on the 6-4, and I'm so happy because the guys remember about the clash, but whatever, like we lost the round in Fury, but Marto make a history. Like to be honest with you guys, like I was just praying to God, like I closed my eyes and pray, and I just heard like oh my God, oh la la, bro. Like, but like what's crazy, like I already revealed, and yeah, thanks Ubisoft to buff Scopus, right? Like few months ago, I think they changed the mechanic, and now you TP more fast, you know. So thanks Ubisoft.
Kizzy, the guys last stage, I know you weren't necessarily with them last stage, but the last stage they got beaten up by Falcons, like really bad, and we maybe speculated that it was a little bit of mentality. How was the mentality going into this game? Because when we saw them in action, they didn't really seem to respect them all that much.
Yeah, I mean, we talk a lot the last week about the mental things, because like when I joined in this team, they talk to me, like they say me like what's the problem, and yeah, you're right, like mental was being a problem. So LMZ have a great mental too. Like everyone in the team, I think they just need someone maybe behind the scenes, you know, with the experience. And I mean, I'm doing that for 7 years, so I know the fundamentals of the team. You know, like to be strong on the game day. I try to help him, and I want to say thanks for them to trust me. And we did good fundamentals that week, and we did a really good game plan for this game too. And I'm happy for the victory. I hope we keep doing well like that.
Yeah, honestly, looking at the game plan from you guys, I actually agree. I thought it was really well put together. You guys win 6 defenses in the end in this game, and all the cafes defender side, that it was still a fit in itself to do it. Looking at the way you guys played, I think you needed a lot of confidence because you were extending a lot on the bomb side. You brought the Scopus almost every round. You had a lot of intel gathering with the Pulse. You brought the Mosey. What was it part of the game plan to try and be in the face of Falcons, try and have a layered defense and force them to problem solve as much as possible?
Yeah. To be honest, like the game plan was, guys, don't shit in pants. They gotta be scared, not us. Like we don't have nothing to lose, you know. So we play our game like we play every day on scrims, and that's it. Like I mean. We did some things like for example when we banned Okabe, like we play like Scopus is stronger to play, and Valky too. So we just have the info, and when Julio called the timeout, I said to you guys to change the play style too. Like I was in Julio mind. He's my close friend, so I know him.
Well, Kizzy, I think it was a great game plan and worked out really well for you guys with the first victory here in EML. Thanks so much for your time and good luck with your other games.
Thank you.
But the 1v3 clutch, that's a huge confidence boost, and honestly a really good showing from these guys.
I've nearly been caught complicit in the Alfama Playday 1 tier list / power ranking, where I was nearly fully agreeing with it, but I think maybe we've rated Rebels, or you rated Rebels, a little bit too low there.
It's still very early. It's a BO1. Let's wait till we see the BO3.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. It was still a massive victory.